Does your interest rate matter? Hello everyone, my name is Hunter. Today we will be looking at how important interest rates are and how it affects all of your lines of credit and what you purchase. I'm going to go over 3 examples showing us the total that we will pay for all of these items. Number 1, this of course is your vehicle. I believe the average price for a new vehicle in the US is around $50,000. Interest rates are getting better for these, but they still float anywhere between 7 and 9%. For this particular example, we will use a $50,000 brand new vehicle financed for 72 months or 6 years at an 8% interest rate. Now, assuming that we make every single payment on time and no other fees, this vehicle will end up costing us $62,000. This is $12,000 over what we had thought we originally bought it. Now, of course, you can buy a cheaper car, but it's very difficult, especially with everyone wanting new cars these days. And $50,000 is not exactly the smallest chunk of change to throw out for any item. Number 2, credit cards. Credit cards, if you've ever had one or if you have one, you may know that the interest rates are pretty terrible. They can range anywhere from 10% up to 28%, maybe even higher. That's just the highest that I've seen it personally. Let's say that you have $5,000 available to you on your credit card, and we are going to use 20% interest rate for this example. Okay, you have maxed out your credit card at the $5,000 and you've used every dollar you had on it. And now it takes you 3 years to pay it off. When we do this math at 20%, that $5,000 has now cost you over $6,500. We've just lost $1,500 on the items that we purchased with that card. And 3 years later, you finally paid it off. Do you even still have those items? Maybe, maybe not. But it costs us $1,500 to see if we do. Now, I have a credit card. To be honest, I don't use it just because I prefer cash or my debit card. But I believe that credit card use is perfectly fine. Go ahead and use your credit card, get your points or whatever you like with it. But to carry a balance and to max it out or make the minimum payments on your debt, no way. Number 3, this is a big one. This is going to be your mortgage on your home. When it comes to the interest rate on this is so important because the average home price in America is just over $400,000. And any interest rate on $400,000 plus is going to be a lot paid in interest over the typical mortgage term of 30 years. Now, for this example, I did use the home price of $400,000 with a typical 30-year mortgage. I have been seeing average around 7%, maybe high 6s for an interest rate on a 30-year mortgage right now. And it is truly astounding to see the difference on this. If you bought your home for $400,000 at a 7.2 interest rate and you pay it off in the 30 years, it will end up costing you a total of $955,000, all for your $400,000 house. Of course, the price of the home will go up in that 30 years, or it has in the past. So the amount that you're paying out of pocket, hopefully the property value and the equity that you have in that home will go up as well. But let's just say we were very diligent and we were waiting on the sidelines to see if we could get a better interest rate before we bought our home. Now this is the same home, $400,000. But this time, since we had waited and we were really focused on getting a good interest rate, we were able to get a 5.2 interest rate, 2% lower than the 7.2 in the previous example, making every single monthly payment over the next 30 years. The house only cost us $780,000. Just by being a little bit more careful and waiting to see if we could get a good interest rate, it saved us $175,000. Now, if you can get a lower interest rate like they were in 2020 to possibly 2022, that was a very rare time and many people had never seen that before. They were doing interest rates at 0 to 2.5%. That was such a wonderful time to buy or refinance your home. But these are just a few examples of how important it is to make sure you get a good interest rate if you're going to get a loan at all. Or if this scares you, wait, save up, and pay cash for your items. I know, it is definitely more difficult to do it with a home, but people do it. It is all dependent on you and what you want to do. But the savings could be extraordinary depending on what it is. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked today's video. Please leave a comment below on anything you want to see, any concept you want me to cover, or if you have any questions, I might just make a whole video on it. And subscribe for more traditional wealth tips.